I wish people would learn the process of things, because wishful thinking, okay, fine, but like, do you know what it would take in order for this to be a possibility? And we already know that as long as if you run Trump against a man, he's gonna lose, which means that he doesn't have truly the support that he thinks that he does, and MAGA isn't as vast as they think they are. People are just sexist and misogynistic. Well, let's get into it. All right. The Trump Organization rolled out Trump 2028 hats on their website in support of President Trump's suggestion that he could seek a third term in office. Is he going to live that long? I'm just saying. Looking at his skin, the Grim Reaper is chasing him. Okay? Eric Trump, the son of the president, was spotted wearing the new piece of merchandise currently being sold for $50 online. In this economy? In this right here economy? Okay. Okay. The president and members of his team have repeatedly signaled he is considering a third White House bid, which critics have argued violates the 22nd Amendment of the Constitution. It does. Who does he think he is? FDR? Plus, don't nobody like him like that. Though many Republicans have brushed off the sentiment as a joke, because they sick of him. They sick and tired of him. They didn't like him the first time. But they thought that he was an easy way to coast into power and an additional win at the voting booth. So they thought like last time he would lose, they would win. Yeah, it didn't happen like that. The amendment reads, and I quote, "No person shall be elected to the office of the president more than twice, and no person who has held the office of president or acted as president for more than 2 years of a term to which some other person was elected president shall be elected to the office of the president more than once." Despite the clause, Trump has repeatedly told NBC News and other outlets that he was, and I quote, "not joking about his push for another stint in office." Democrats have also signaled that they believe the president will likely try to carve out a way to be reelected. What he's not banking on, just like with the whole presidential immunity thing, he acts as if, just like his MAGA sycophants, he's the only one that will be able to benefit from it. Because what he doesn't want is to run against Obama or Clinton or have any of the surviving Bushes challenge him for the Republican ticket. Because everybody keeps looking across the aisle. There are people alive today that could challenge him for the Republican ticket. And they could very well challenge him for the Republican ticket and then pull what I call a Biden and step down and let their VP choice, because they would have already been on the ballot, go. Like, there's a many options. We're very popular. No, you're not. And a lot of people would like me to do that. No, we don't. Trump said of a third term. But, I basically tell them we have a long way to go. It's very early in the administration. It's 4 years total, bitch. That ain't that long. I know each month feels like a damn century dealing with your stupid ass. But keep putting it off. Keep procrastinating. You do that. You do that. Because I know how long it's going to take. And I can only imagine just if it's smooth sailing. And it's not going to be smooth sailing amongst all of the states and their delegates. Yeah, and there's two options to do it constitutionally, and yeah, it's not gonna go quickly. You'll be in the grave by the time they come close. He previously floated the idea weeks prior during a St. Patrick's Day event with House Speaker Mike Johnson, Republican out of Louisiana, Irish Prime Minister Michelle Martin, and other lawmakers in attendance. Representative Andy Ogles, Republican out of Tennessee, who has supported Trump's effort, proposed legislation earlier this year to amend the Constitution in favor of allowing the president to serve a third term. Absolutely not. Did y'all not learn from FDR? We'll get a motherfucker in there and they won't like. Do you really want like a president to serve as long as Mitch McConnell has? I need you to think about that. Think long, good, and hard. He suggested changing the language in the 22nd Amendment to read that no person shall be elected to the office of president more than 3 times, nor be elected to any additional term after being elected to 2 consecutive terms, and no person who has held the office of president or acted as president for more than 2 years of a term to which some other person was elected president shall be elected to the office of president more than twice. Okay. I'm not trying to help them out, but the key word here is elected. The key word here is elected. That's why when we talk about historic first, we have to differentiate between who became the first mayor and who was elected for the first time mayor, things like that. But also, no, because with Trump, an inch turns into 100 miles. But he's acting like he's a spring chicken with working smarticle particles.